to take and jump back in again. Was it for the evening? And I will note that 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 this year again, was like about a couple of weeks ago. Was it? They said it's Christmas Eve. Was it about a couple of weeks ago? Was it the local elder services organization? Was it gave out Christmas gifts, to me and my elder and my roommate Charlie. That he's in his bedroom and watching television. One of the Christmas gifts that I got from Elder Services this year was this book, which is right up my alley as a older autistic adult who's interested in astronomy and cosmology. Yes, the late Dr. Stephen Hawking. Plus, as I got, clothes, there were needed clothes, which was good. As it is, as it, I do love Christmas, as it, but as it, many years ago, I used to dread Christmas, and this was when my mother was alive. The issue with my mom was that she was profoundly mentally ill, and around Christmas time, she was hell to be around. Because of her mental illness. She drag everybody else in the family down into the down the porcelain convenience. But of course, I make my own new, happier Christmas memories. Now at my age of 65, sign off for the evening earlier, but I've jumped back into the talking live about my uh, my Christmas. That it's going to be a quiet one. Just with me at home and my 81-year-old roommate Charlie. That, and of course on television I'm watching this television program about the Great Fire of Rome and the palace of the Emperor Nero. But in the hot summer of 64 AD, the cisterns run dry. With no water to fight the fire, Yes, Merry Christmas to you, friend. Visit how are things where you are located? Or where are you located, Seaside Scrounger? Up top here in the northern hemisphere or down below in the southern hemisphere? Because I myself have a autistic friend down in Coomgall, Queensland, Australia. No, he lives right near the Fitzroy River. And earlier this evening, I was on Facebook video chat with him earlier. And then of course, right now it's 8:45 in the evening here, but you have to add 15 hours from Eastern Standard Time in the United States to Eastern Standard Time to get to the time that he is at. And eight, this was like 8:41. It's about 11:41 where he is, or almost was it? Well, 19 minutes to was it noontime in Coomgall, Queensland, Australia. Of course, I also have friends over in England, and they're like 5 hours ahead. Like my autistic friend, Dr. Clemerson. She has autism, and she's also a psychologist. Oh, so you're like 5 hours ahead of me. Eight. So it's like almost 2 in the morning. Interesting that you're awake at this time of day. Of course, with it being autistic, person on the autism spectrum, I myself am a night owl, and I like to take and stay up late. Of course, my cousin's down on, up on Prince Edward Island in Canada. They're an hour ahead of me. Of course, I have hundreds of cousins on Prince Edward Island because where my paternal grandfather came from. Then you go back another, to the year like 1813. My second great grandfather, Richard Kenneth Wood, he was born in the Chingford workhouse, in the outskirts of London, or just outside of London. Then his mother and his grandparents was at Edward and Anne. His mother was at Francis, and his grandfather Edward, Edward and Edward's wife Anne. That's my fourth great grandparents. They were born in, was it, the village of Rittle, Writtle, which is the village just west of the town of Chelmsford in the Epping Forest District of was it Essex County, England. At least that's one. That's the where us where the Wood family came from, or I should say, my family line. And I, of course, have cousins all over the place. You know that I probably may have cousins still over in England that I do not even know about, and it will be nice to find out. The let me just do a quick check of the outside air temperature. Got to go to my refrigerator where I have the temperature receiver, and the temperature transducer is on the back door of my mobile home. Yep, screaming back in, back with my wheelchair. The outside air temperature right now is 5 degrees Celsius. So it's not quite freezing, but definitely with it, the heat's going to come back on again. Here's something with it. I'm not the greatest at drawing, but this is my Cation alter ego. With it Star Trek alien. That, and yes, I'm into Star Trek big time. I've got a whole little tote carrier over there by my near my other little TV, and connected up to my DVD and Blu-ray player that is full of with it Star Trek original series, Star Trek Next Generation, Star Trek Discovery, Star Trek Picard, that. Oh, and yes, I do. Something else I do have on DVD, which I like to watch. Let me show you. On DVD, I have Doctor Doctor Who. Yes, Doctor Who. New version. Christopher Eccleston, David Tennant as the Doctor. Matt Smith as the Time Lord, and Peter Capaldi as the Doctor. Those are fun to watch. I like Doctor Who also. I also like watching original version Doctor Who, especially the episodes with John Pertwee and as the Time Lord from Gallifrey, and also was it Tom Baker. And my favorite Tom Baker was it Doctor Who adventure is Genesis of the Daleks. Genesis of the Daleks, with it is where they introduce with it Space Hitler. Get it? Hitler from space. Davros. I'm going to try to sign off again, and it's getting late. I want to wind down for the evening here, and Merry Christmas.